Hi guys, Dr. D-nice Beaugelin here, solar powered and energized by the S-O-N. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. So the other day I was out with my kids, and my kids are pretty adventurous and they got skills. Anyhow, they were leaning over this little fountain thing, and this woman started yelling at me. She was like, "Your kids are gonna drown." And I'm like, no, they're just like hanging there, just leaning over into the water. They're not gonna drown. They're gonna be all right. She had me a little frazzled for a minute there. I'm not gonna lie. She was like, "Am I a bad parent for letting them lean into the fountain?" I mean, the water was just like, what, 3 inches deep. So let's just be honest. They wouldn't have drowned, and if they fell in, I could just easily reach down and grab them. Anyway, she had me a little frazzled. So it reminded me of a time I was about, I would say maybe about 18, 19. My brother, my sister, and I, we were in Arizona, and we went to this place. They had this water slide thing that was made out of natural rock, and you could slide down. And we did that for a while. When we were leaving, my brother saw a bunch of people jumping off this cliff, and he was like, "I'm gonna do it." And I was like, "You better not." And I said, "You can't do that. You're putting your life in danger. What would your mother think? Suppose you hurt yourself." I was going off, I mean, like crazy, when technically it was my own fear of heights that was coming into play and discouraging him from doing this thing. He jumped off and he did just fine. Look, guys, anytime you're telling somebody not to do something, make sure it's a real fear and not just your fear. Wisdom understands that when somebody asks you some advice of whether they should do something or not, you don't want to be throwing your own fears up in the mix. The best thing to say, if it's not really your thing and you're a little scared, you could tell them, "You know what? That's not really my stilo. And if you really feel like doing it, go for it. As long as you're pretty sure you can do it safely without harming yourself or anybody else." You may even want to throw in another question like, why do you really want to do it if you want to? Look, in the end, friends of yours would love to come to talk to you for advice when they're going to try something new, something that may be just a tad dangerous. Look, you can just advise them on the right thing to do without throwing your own fears into it. Of course, there are some things that you just got to draw a hard line on and tell them no. Especially things, look, you can figure it out. Read the Bible. It'll tell you things that are absolute no-nos, or you can check out some of my previous videos. Then there is stupidness. Anytime somebody asks them about doing something, they're like, "If I were you, I wouldn't do it." You are not me. You are not me. So why shouldn't I do it? You are not me. You don't know? We have a different journey to go on. This thing may be worth me trying and may expand me. I don't know. You are not me. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, there you have it. Wisdom, stupidness. Choose wisdom. Hey, and if anybody has any comments on advising people when they're doing something that may be a little dangerous, to you, let me know what you've done in the comment section below, okay? Remember, if you liked it, like it. If you learned something, subscribe. And if you loved it, share. All right. Oh, and remember, I forgot. Show me your brightest. Show me your best. Show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness. Bye.